What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Cameron from Sky Games Canada, and today we have a WWE video game haul. So let's dive in. Found a great deal on Facebook for all of these games. Most of them are wrestling games. We got some wrestling movies. We got some extra stuff that were thrown in that I didn't even know was going to be there, which I'll show you at the very end. And there's a couple games that are not WWE related, but are still awesome additions to the inventory. Before we get into the haul, make sure you check us out on Instagram and Facebook to stay up to date on where we're going to be for conventions, our inventory that we currently have, our conversations and photos about our video games and Pokemon cards in our inventory and personal collection. So appreciate if you gave us a follow on those platforms. We are going to be at East Gwillimbury's Comic-Con on February 14th. We hope to see you there. It's going to be an awesome time. Collectibles from video games, comics, Pokemon cards, Funko Pop figures, anime figures, and more. So check out Comic-Con in East Gwillimbury, and we will see you there. Alright, so let's get into this. So first off, we have two WWE DVDs that we're going to get into before we get into the video games. SummerSlam 2001, and had some killer matches here in this SummerSlam. We have The Rock versus Booker T for the WCW Championship, and as well, for the first time ever, having not only a WCW but also a WWF Championship match on the card. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Kurt Angle as well. We also have Undertaker and Kane versus DDP and Kanyon. We have Jeff Hardy versus Rob Van Dam for the Hardcore Championship. We have so many great matches. I probably couldn't pick a favorite, but I do see my favorite wrestlers on here. Rob Van Dam, and of course, Edge, otherwise known now as Cope. Anyway, really happy to have this in the inventory. We don't have many DVDs, so I don't usually bring them. We have like some anime ones, some Marvel ones, DC ones, etc. So we have some wrestling ones to go along with that. Maybe we'll start bringing our DVDs again back to shows. Our next DVD here is Bloodbath, wrestling's most incredible steel cage matches. Who doesn't love watching steel cage mayhem? So we got the best matches here from 1979 all the way to 2002. My favorite would be probably Triple H versus The Rock in 1999 or Edge versus Kurt Angle in 2002. To have these two DVDs, I mean, you can't go wrong. So that's a really nice addition. We have the original Smackdown versus Raw here for PlayStation 2. Looking in pretty decent shape. All these games will be cleaned, tested, and making sure they're in tip-top shape before going out. We have some light scratches and a couple fingerprints, but that's definitely going to work. That's in pretty nice shape. So far, can't go wrong with that. We have the next Smackdown vs. Raw 2006. This is where I first played the Smackdown vs. Raw series. My first game that I ever played that was wrestling was Day of Reckoning 2 for the GameCube. I mean, if you haven't played that game, I mean, you're missing out. That game was a phenomenal wrestling game. I, of course, went back to play some of the N64 ones later that are fantastic titles, but yeah, my wrestling days started around the GameCube, PlayStation 2 era. We have, of course, Smackdown vs. Raw 2007. I think you're seeing a little bit of a pattern here, a very nice pattern here of Smackdown vs. Raw games. So we're going to keep that trend going a little bit longer for the rest of this haul, but you'll see some other additions as well, which are really cool. Again, the discs are really not bad at all. These are better than some of the hauls that we get. Light scratching, some fingerprints, and the fingerprints are easy to take off there, so that's okay. My favorite Smackdown vs. Raw 2008, featuring ECW. I played the hell out of GM mode on this game. That's mainly why it's my favorite Smackdown vs. Raw, but man, this was a good game. I mean, these are all fantastic games. GM mode in 2007 was also really good, but I played 2008 first and more, so that one I have to go with my favorite. 2006, I actually didn't realize had a GM mode for the longest time, so I'd really have to give that a solid playthrough. But I'm really happy to see these go out because, as I've mentioned in practically every video, we sell a lot of WWE titles. We were down to 3 left, so this is really good. But I always love talking to wrestling fans because you can talk about your favorite match, your favorite game, your favorite pay-per-view, your favorite wrestler, your favorite whatever, and it's always a lot of fun. So if you're a wrestling fan and you're coming out to one of the future shows, you can check out where we're going to be in our link tree in the description. But we love talking wrestling. Let's go. We got Smackdown Shut Your Mouth here. The case is a little bit water damaged a little bit, so I'll do a little bit of a better price on that because of that. But otherwise, let's see. There is some discoloration on the inner disc and on the underside here. It almost looks like it's been resurfaced before, so I mean that should be fine. That's definitely the roughest shape that we've seen, but again, as long as it's working and it's all good, we'll clean it up. Next up is Smackdown, Here Comes the Pain. I mean, what a game. Great title there. It is not complete. First game not complete so far, but that's okay. Next up is another Smackdown vs. Raw 2008. We have this one for the PlayStation 3. Now, one of the other games that we have out of the three is Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 for the 360, and another one of those games is Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 for the DS. So for Smackdown vs. Raw 2008, all we're missing is the PSP version.
Am I a joke to you?
But I don't think we're getting that before one of these sells. But that's pretty cool to have almost every version available. Smackdown vs. Raw 2009, we're starting to see a shift in the games. There's no GM mode. Made me a little bit upset, but that's okay. It's still a fantastic game. It's got an iconic cover. I always thought this was a really cool cover. It is complete, and let's check. I don't think I checked the last one. That one's a lot of smudges on there, but no scratching, so that's pretty good. Did I check the disc in here? Again, fingerprints, but scratching is less than the PS2 title, so we will take that. And can you guess what the next title is going to be? It's going to be 2010 Smackdown vs. Raw. Looking pretty nice over there. It is also complete, except a little bit of a shame that the front cover has been ripped off the manual there, so I don't know why. The front cover is just taken right off, but the rest of the manual is there, so it's 99% complete. Check the disc on that, and just some smudging. Scratching is pretty much non-existent, which is awesome. Smackdown vs. Raw 2011, also a cover that I thought was really iconic there, with Bret Hart, Undertaker, and of course, Edge. On the disc though, we have Big Show, The Miz, and John Cena. Best discs so far. I guess as they got newer, they got a little bit more particular with their games there. So that's nice to see. Can you guess what the next title is going to be? It is WWE 12, the first shift from SmackDown vs. Raw. Again, always love that cover with Randy Orton. Not complete for that one. Okay, so pretty nice as well. Next up we have WWE 13 here. Nice with the CM Punk cover there, crossed arms. That's when I was really into CM Punk. Had his shirt and everything. That was a good time. But around the time also that I got out of WWE, so I stopped getting the games and watching around this time. Part of me has wanted to collect all of the SmackDown vs. Raw, the WWE games, and try to get a full master set of all of them. But the other part of me is like, why don't I just stick to my favorites and call it a day? Because I didn't really watch during this era here. So, as you can see, next up is WWE 2K14. It is not complete. What's cool about this one though is that it has the reversible cover here with Daniel Bryan on the inside. And of course The Rock on the main cover. So we got the whichever option you prefer. And the disc was nice on that one too, so pretty cool to have that. I never played that one actually. And now, you wouldn't guess the next one because we're finally changing gears here, and it is WWE Legends of WrestleMania. Another game I haven't tried yet, but again, if I go for that master set, I would like to try these games sometime. But let me get my 2026 retro video game wish list out the way first before I dive into trying to complete a crazy set like all the WWE games. If you haven't seen my 2026 video game wish list, the video link will be somewhere on the screen, up above, in the description. I dive into my top 10 games. Hope to find them this year, and I will update you if I do. But check out that video. I put a lot of time and effort in that one, and I think it's pretty good. So, I think you'll like it. Next up is our last PS3 game. It is not a WWE game. We're shifting gears a little bit, but we got a nice one here. Infamous 2. One of the best series on the PlayStation 3 was the Infamous games. It really sold, at least from my perspective, it really sold the PlayStation 3. Then we got Uncharted, and then we got a lot of other good PlayStation exclusives as well. Of course, Little Big Planet. Heavenly Sword was on there. We had a lot of good PS3 exclusives back in the day. All right, so going into the PlayStation 4 games, we have one more WWE game to show you, and it is WWE 2K20, another game that I have not played. I jumped back into wrestling for 2K23, 25. I'm not sure when I'll get another future game, but I've just been enjoying messing around as I've recently started rewatching again. The disc, really nice, just a little bit of grease there on some fingerprints, but we'll get that cleaned up, and that's all right. So we have 3 games left, and these were kind of just extra, kind of just thrown into the lot. First of all, I'm going to show you this cool PSP game. Now, this is Secret Agent Clank, and it is clearly not in a regular PlayStation portable case. It is some sort of aftermarket case or something like that, but it is complete, and oh, I forgot about this. So I also picked up a loose copy of Pokemon Diamond recently. Hopefully that's coming up okay on the screen. So really excited to see what the save file is on this. I sometimes like to do that. Check out the save file. I sometimes post a reel on those. I don't have many on the channel yet. I posted on my Pokemon fan page, but I only have one of them for Ultramoon on the Sky Games YouTube channel at the moment. But we will see about doing one of those with this game right here. So yeah, I picked up a loose Diamond, which I'm very happy about. And Secret Agent Clank is complete, even if it does have the third-party case. So not too bad. I prefer that over a loose PSP game. I don't really like having loose games around. So we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare for our second last game of the video. Nothing too special. Disc and case only. I can't remember if that's exactly how it came though. A lot of PS4 games didn't come with manuals, which is unfortunate. And last, but certainly least, is Just Dance 2020 with a very annoying sticker there on the front, and it looks not too bad there. All right, and the extras that I promised that were thrown in, which are WWE related. They're not a game, they're not a DVD. There's something else that's pretty cool that I haven't had a chance to look at for many, many years. Threw in a couple magazines here. So this one is Jeff Hardy, Smackdown 2009. September 2009, I mean, that's when I was watching. It says there's a poster in here. Unfortunately, there's no poster included anymore, but it's really cool to look through this. Blast from the past. We have the Rise and Fall and Rise Again, Jeff Hardy. Look at that. That looks really, really nice right there. What else we got? We got like the WWE shop. You can buy the titles. You can buy all this amazing merch here. Man, what a time. I really enjoyed wrestling at that point in my life. And that point in wrestling as well was really good. We have Edge cements himself as the ultimate opportunist. Lots of cool stuff in this. These will be definitely going out on our table at Comic-Con. I think that would be a really great place to chat and talk about wrestling with people, and hopefully someone who collects magazines will enjoy that one. And hopefully they would also enjoy something like this. This is a sealed magazine, Trivia Blowout WWE magazine, also from September 2009, the 22nd of September to be exact. We got amazing trivia here. We got who is the smartest diva, who is the most tattooed body, who has real life feuds, greatest record holders, and superstar black belts. So obviously we can't take a peruse through memory lane by opening this, but this is a really cool sealed piece to have in a collection. And finally, last but not least, something that I had a lot of as a kid, which you don't see nowadays, but it is the Brady Games Smackdown vs. Raw 2009 guide. Now, looking through these is just awesome. It's got every superstar in the game and their stats, their moves. It's got a portrait of them. It's just really, really cool to look through that and help you hopefully complete the game. We got Edge and Randy Orton there. Just an awesome feud. Just really, really cool. So happy to add this. I mean, I'm tempted to keep this. I have SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 in my own collection, and this is kind of cool to go along with that. But you know what? These are all going to go out in the inventory for our Comic-Cons, card shows, game conventions, and I'm excited to see someone hopefully get some enjoyment out of these. I gotta say, this is one of our better hauls that we've posted so far on YouTube, but make sure you check out our other hauls as well. We've picked up some retro Nintendo games, a mixed Nintendo haul with tons of different games for various consoles included. We've also just recently opened a sealed Switch, PS4, PS5 games haul, and we have another one of those coming soon. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps so much. And thank you for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.